What's good people? Let's talk about the situation with Brianna and Latruth. See, Brianna. Before I even pass judgment on Brianna, before y'all say I don't like her, before anybody say I just like to take up for a man, let's talk about the situation. First off, this video has nothing to do with sisterhood or tearing another woman down. It's about accountability and facing the truth. Like, we living in a world where it's a thin line between the truth and a lie, and it's always three sides of the story: her side, his side, and the truth. Now we're going to talk about evidence and facts, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's really going on behind closed doors, right? So we really can't point fingers, but we're going to talk about people actions and people behavior and patterns. Now, when it comes to Brianna, I do want to talk about the things that I see, because in the last couple of months, Brianna's name been ringing bell in social media. Now, it's not only that she got issues with Latruth, she also got issue with Janelle. So a lot of people do side with Brianna and see Brianna as being a victim. They feel like Brianna been through a lot with Latruth. She been through a lot with Janelle. But y'all got to understand, females can be narcissists too. And Brianna is a narcissist. I'm going to be honest, when you leave a relationship, whether it's good or bad, you always going to carry something from that relationship. Y'all got to go back to Brianna's first relationship with her first baby father, not with Latruth. She said that relationship was toxic also. So when she got into a relationship with Latruth, Brianna was already semi-toxic, because she learned that from her previous relationship. Those the behavior patterns that she carried from that relationship to her next relationship. Just because Latruth never came out and spoke on Brianna being toxic, being angry, being bitter, being disrespectful, that doesn't mean she didn't do it. It's always the person who come to the internet first, crying wolf, always paint themselves as being the victim. Brianna did the same thing with Janelle. You notice Brianna is always the first person to run to social media and paint herself as being the victim and these dudes as the villain. You know why? Because she is the problem. Now, Brianna had her daddy all her life. Brianna is a daddy girl, spoiled and a brat. When things don't go Brianna's way, she act out, just as well as a child would act out if things don't go their way. Honestly, most people, regardless of their sex, act that way. They never gonna love the same. They never gonna give their heart out the same way, especially if it was broken. And if they was in a toxic situation, they start to act just like they toxic ex. And that's why Brianna act the way Brianna act. It ain't come from the truth. It started from her first toxic relationship. Brianna is the toxic one in this storyline. So now that I cleared that up, let's talk about this court document. Now, so on September 5th, Brianna filed a petition against Latruth. So a petition for citation of contempt is a legal document that is filed when somebody does not comply with court orders. Now, whatever Latruth did, Brianna did not like, so she went down to the courthouse to file this contempt against him. Now, this might be too small for some of y'all to read, but I'm going to read it out loud so y'all can understand what really went down between Brianna and Latruth. According to the police officer who responded to the call on Thursday, August 1st, 2024, he stated that I respond to a call for service regarding a civil issue via telephone. I spoke with the complainant Brianna, who advised that her ex-husband, Latruth, had made several amounts of phone calls to her through a parenting app to speak with her daughter of the former couple. Brianna advised that he attempted to make contact multiple times between the hours of 16:30 through 17:30. But the divorce agreement said he only could make contact after the hours of 18:30. She advised that she did believe it fall under harassment communication. She advised that she did record a conversation with him where she advised him not to call after the hours of 18:30. So far her complaint was that he called the parenting app between the hours that he ain't supposed to call, and she felt like it was communication harassment. Okay. So now the officer going to talk to Latruth, and this is what Latruth had to say about the situation. He stated, I then made contact with Latruth, to which he advised that he did make several calls due to his belief that the parenting app was not working correctly. He also advised that there was no mandate time frame for the communication and that he believed that she is trying to keep him from contacting his child. Due to the court issues, I did advise both subjects to speak with their attorney regarding this issue of communication with the daughter. I did provide Brianna with a case number before returning to service. Like, so far, this is so petty, but let's carry on. So, on the third page, Brianna also made another complaint against Latruth. She stated that Latruth was ordered to remove any and all social media content posted about her from all social media platforms on or before September 1st of 2024. She also stated that Latruth was ordered not to mention her family. He can't harass her, and he can't even mention her on social media on any type of platforms. According to the court's documents, Brianna recommended that Latruth be incarcerated for the things that he did. So meaning she want to take this man away from his child and put him in jail because she feel like he breaking court orders. What? But anyway, let's talk about the evidence that Brianna provided to the courtroom. Now, this all the evidence that Brianna provided to the courtroom about Latruth, constantly mentioning her name. She said he spoke on about the divorce. He also uploaded the divorce document stating that he was the plaintiff in that case. So that means he summoned her to court for the divorce. She also stated that Latruth made a video on July 11 about her. She also provided this to the courtroom saying that Latruth made a Instagram story mentioning her name when he ain't supposed to be even talking about her. She also posted this picture that Latruth posted on his social media account. She also provided videos that he did on YouTube that he got on his member live only where he mentioned her name. She provided this picture. She provided that picture. She was providing a lot of stuff to the court to prove that, Latruth constantly bring up her name. And she also provided this screenshot right here to the courtroom where she stated that, Latruth is harassing her about his name. That's his name. Who Brianna thinks she is? Tina Turner? Give this man back his name. If Latruth is his name, if Hampton is his name, give the man back his name and stop using his name on social media. And I agree to that. But let's be real. All this came out when Latruth and his girlfriend was in a pool with their daughter. And that pissed her off. Brianna is acting so bitter. That's why she can't even focus on her relationship with Jonelle. She's so busy trying to make Latruth's life miserable. She don't understand she is making her own life miserable at the same time. I don't understand how people don't see the wrong in Brianna, but it's going to be a part 2 because Latruth responded back to her.